G'day everybody, back up the river on another day. I'm in a really small little creek today, and we've just had a big run of water through here about 3 days ago, so this was about another metre deeper than it is now. And you can just see there's a couple of logs across the river. When I was up here last time, that was all jammed up and it was full of sand where I'm standing now. After the flood, the water has dislodged a few of the logs and it's made a hole through all those debris, which means all the sand and topsoil, or the top layer of gravel that was here, is now washed away. So I'm standing on basically all the gravel and the rocks that are left behind, and it's pretty good looking gravel. So last week, or the last time I was here, I couldn't really get into here because it was just covered in sand. There was about half a metre of sand over the top. But now, because that little bit of log has washed away, or those flood debris have washed away, the level of water has dropped, and because of the extra pressure from the running water, it's washed all the light stuff away. So hopefully there's only heavy stuff left. So I'm going to give it a go. It's really rocky. Lots of rocks, but there's still lots of gravel here too. And I've only done one sieve, and there's black spinel here, so I'm just going to give it a go, see what happens. I'm not keeping. I'm keeping sort of like a low expectation, and that way you're not disappointed. So whatever we find, and I'll let you know what we get. I'll just show you here. So the river's running quite quickly, and it's hard to get a shovel full of gravel and get it out of the water and still keep it on the shovel. So what I've done is I've dug up a few rocks and I've put a bit of a layer in here, and what that does is it creates a low pressure system behind there and a high pressure system here. So the high pressure's running through to my right, and I've got low pressure here, which means I can dig in this spot and I can get a shovel of gravel out and put it in the sieve without the water washing it off. So, and as I continue to dig, I'm going to continue to build that little wall up there, and I'm going to work my way back down the river, probably about 1.5 meters. But yeah, we've had a lot of rain, and we're going to get a lot of rain in the next few days, so it's just an opportunity to get up and have a dig and see what happens. All right, I'll put you down and we'll see how we go. So any of the bigger rocks I get, I'm just putting them upstream and adding to the wall. Give it a splash and put those in there. So there's a lot of spinel in that shovel. So that's definitely worth persevering with. So that's a blue rock, but it's not a sapphire. I wish it was. I'll put it in anyway, just in case. So there's a topaz just right, sitting right on top, little clear topaz. Wash him in, heaps of spinels in there. A lot of spinel in that one. It's not very big though. There's a few bigger ones in that one. Nothing too exciting. Rightio, we'll do a couple of sieves and see what happens. Okay, so first sieve, first proper sieve, and as you can see, lots of spinels, heaps of them. I can't see anything exciting there, but I can see a sapphire there, and I can see a zircon there. I can see a zircon there, I think. But yeah, won't find out until we get home, as usual. But anyway, it's a good start. Rightio, so a few sieves later, another nice little circle. But I've picked up a pretty chunky sapphire here. It's a little bit see-through, but it's just a dull, nearly dropped it. It's just sort of like a dull grey, blue colour. It's not a very good quality, but it's probably about 5-6 carats, maybe. I mean, 5 carats at the most, I think. But it just shows that there are sapphires here. What else is there? There's a nice... That's a nice big topaz there. Nice topaz and a sapphire. So yeah, definitely worth continuing. It's a nice topaz. I'm a bit spooky today because it's a bit warm and there could be a few snakes around, so I'm jumping at shadows. But yeah, that's not a bad topaz, and that's not, you know, that's a pretty average sort of a sapphire, but it is a sapphire, so that tells me there could be some bigger ones around, and if we're lucky we might get a clear one, but we'll see what happens. Rightio, so it's a little bit later, about half an hour later, and I'm continuing to dig here. This is my low pressure area, so the water's not running very fast at all. It's really slow there, which means I can dig the gravel without it getting washed off the shovel. Now if you have a look here, I've got my bucket set up on the pile of rocks. I've got a pile of rocks here on the left hand side of the river or the creek, and in here is really fast flowing water. So everything in that little channel there is getting washed down into here, into this spot here, and what I'm doing is I'm scraping the gravel that's getting washed down across into the low pressure area. So along this line here is the difference between the high pressure and the low pressure, and what I'm doing is as that high pressure water is digging away the loose gravel, I'm pulling the rocks out and I'm pushing pulling the loose gravel towards me. And I'm using this little doovalaki here, so it's a just the end of like a weeding hoe for a garden. Cut the end off it, and I'm basically just getting it in the water, and I'm dragging the gravel towards me like this. And as soon as it gets into the low pressure, it just sits there, and I'm piling the gravel up here, and I'm digging the gravel up. So I've made a hole here already, and I'm dragging that gravel across and putting it through the sieve. Seeing how I'm going. It's not easy, it's pretty hard work. It's hard digging, but it seems to be working quite well. So I'm just going to keep doing that. Rightio. A lot of spinel in that one. Probably the most important thing to remember when you're up digging in these areas is just to stop every now and again and have a look around and just appreciate how beautiful this place is. It's absolutely gorgeous. Finding a gemstone's just a bonus. I just love being up in this country. It's beautiful. There's no one around. Just me and the birds and the running water. It's very nice. Yeah, it's a beautiful spot. So the hole's about knee deep and I'm still not into the clay yet, so I've still got a fair bit of digging to go. But yeah, I just wanted to show you just how beautiful it is here. It's just amazing. So I know I've probably got a couple on me in other places, but this is the first leach of the day. which is not too bad. It's taken about an hour for him to get on me, but they used to really freak me out, but I'm used to them now. They don't bother me at all. I just pull them off and throw them in the river. But yeah, that's sort of what you've got to put up with when you come up here. You're always going to get a few leeches on you. It's just a part of prospecting in this area. Anyway, I'll get him off. There he is. And we'll let him get back to his home. Well, I'll try to anyway. So hang on, good. Off you go, mate. He's very friendly. He's gone now. But yeah, just another day. Right, I will do a couple of sieves, see what it's like. Brought me small sieve today because I had to walk a fair way. But I'm going to find it hard to do many of these videos because I've got so many tours at the moment. I've just been flat out, so I haven't really had time to get up and do any sort of digging on my own. So I'm only sort of getting up probably once every couple of weeks. But when I do, I'll definitely take the camera with me and I'll do a video and I'll just film what I do and post it. It's not going to be flash. It's going to be pretty basic stuff. So, but yeah, we're just going to take it 1 week at a time and see what happens, but don't expect too much. Another black circle. I can see a zircon there. I can see another zircon there. That might be a sapphire there. But yeah, it's nothing too exciting. But like I always say, it's hard to see them. Even it's a bright sunny day today, but we're down in the shadows, so they're going to be hard to see. But anyway, that's the sort of circle we're getting. It's not the best spot I've ever been to, but at least we're getting spinels, which is a good start. Righto, gonna keep going. It's really hard to sort of work in this area because everything's so small. There's no sort of flat spot to do your sieving. Everything's really uneven, and there just doesn't seem to be any room to do anything. But anyway, that's just the way it is. Let's do another sieve. Yeah, once again, not much there. I can see a topaz there. That's a weird rock, that one, but I don't know what it is. I think it's a bit of metal. I'm not sure what that is, but anyway, we'll have a look at it when we get home. Alright, just going to keep going. Okay, so I'll start again. Okay, so I was able to move a pretty big rock, and I just dug underneath where I moved that rock, and you can see how many black spinel are in it. There's heaps of them, and it's a lot of clay. There's a fair bit of clay in it too. And over here there's a nice topaz on the corner, and there's also a little sapphire just there. Little blue sapphire. So I was thinking about moving, but what I might do is I'll just keep persevering here. It's pretty hard going. You've basically got to dig each big rock out and then dig underneath it, and then dig the next big rock out and dig underneath it, and that's sort of how it's going in this spot. So we'll see what this sieve produces, and make a decision after that. Righto, we're getting down into some good stuff now. So you can see lots of black spinel, and this rock here was stuck pretty hard, and we've got it out, but yeah, we're digging a nice little hole in the gravel now. So I'll just show you where we are. So we've got the fast water running there. We've got our little dam on the left hand side, and we've got our fast water running along this edge here, and we've got our slow water in here, and we're digging a hole right there. So fast water's just running around that edge, and we're digging in this circle here, just where my hand is. Yeah, so it's working really well at the moment. We'll persevere and see what happens. Very next sieve. Nothing too exciting. Few zircons. Rightio. Getting into some nice gravel now. Getting deeper down into the river. Being a little bit more careful just in case there's a big one there. Bigger spinel. I'm getting quite deep, so that looks like the clay layer there. That looks like the bottom. So I finally got to the bottom, I think, which is terrific. Doesn't guarantee you anything, but it certainly puts you in a good position to find something. So thanks to everyone that subscribed to the YouTube channel. I think I'm up to about 60 something subscribers now, which is, for me, not too bad. it's not really my main focus. I'm sort of too busy with the gem tours and the kayak tours to worry about doing too many YouTube videos. So I think Mr. Beast is pretty safe. It's another good shovel full. But yeah, I'm happy just to sort of do a few videos, give you an idea of how I do things, and you might be able to come up with a few different ideas based on what I do, and may be able to improve things a bit. So it's not my favourite thing to do in the world. It's a bit of a pain in the bum having the camera, so you got to stop and start all the time and set it up. But anyway, I'm not going to whinge. Well, I am anyway. So when you do whinge, no one can hear you out here, so it's a waste of time. Another really good shovel full there. We've actually got a chance of getting something here. Spinels are a lot bigger. And we're getting right down onto that decomposed granite base. Rightio, digging update. So, I've been able to remove a couple of big rocks here out of the hole that I'm standing in. And as you can see, it's about knee height. And basically I'm pulling the rocks out and moving across this fast flowing water. And as I'm pulling the rocks out, the gravel's dropping into the rocks, and I'm scraping the gravel across into the slow running water, and I'm getting some really nice gravel. So basically, even though there's fast running water there, I'm actually working that gravel. I'm dragging it across into the slow working water. So that's my shovel, and you can see I'm getting down into it, and you can hear that beautiful crunchy gravel in there. And I've been doing a few sieves and not getting much. And then in that last sieve, I got a really nice topaz, another really nice topaz, a crappy topaz. But I've got some bigger spinels in that one, and some chunkier gravel. So that's certainly promising. And I'll keep going. I'll probably do another hour, I think. But a couple of nice topaz like that are always promising. And yeah, I'm enjoying the digging at the moment. It's a lot of fun. Nothing better than moving a couple of big rocks out of the way and giving you access to fresh gravel. Gives you a little bit more of an energy boost and a bit of a boost in morale. And so does a couple of nice topaz. Righto, I'm going to get back to digging. Rightio, so that'll do me for the day. I'm going to head back home, and I'll do some sieving maybe tomorrow or the next day and see what I ended up with. But I did see a nice little blue sapphire in the last couple of sieves, and found a few topaz and a few zircon, so I know I've got something, but I don't think I've got anything too spectacular. But yeah, it was a good day out. But anyway, I'm going to keep going. Thanks for watching. I'll try and put out a few more videos in the next couple of months, but yeah, I'm not going to be putting out too many because it's going to get very, very busy. with kayak tours and fishing tours and gem tours in the next few months. So, all right, I'm going to keep going. See you later.